folks, today I'm going to install a CPT autopilot system in my Irwin Center Cockpit Catch. Hopefully this goes relatively easily. Looks like it should. The old system that was in there is 35 years old and I don't trust it, so new autopilot for a new adventure with the boat and the girlfriend, so stay tuned. Alright, now we got to kind of clear up the old pedestal a bit. I got to take out a little mount for some handles and such to make room for the autopilot motor, and then on the other side I'm going to have the actual adjustment port, so we should be good to go there. So I guess let's get that taken off. Alrighty, let's see if this thing's going to work here. It's just pretty easy. I mean, it's just a couple of screws, I think, in the pedestal, and get those out and go from there. Alright, we've gotten that taken off now, and as you can see, it's a little bit faded, but not too bad. Surprising, but I guess that just shows how good gel coat really works. Alrighty, now we got a box of stuff. Awesome box of stuff. I'm going to go through it real quick and see what we got and see how it's going to fit everywhere. Alrighty, now anyway, we got all the stuff out of the box. Big giant motor, all kinds of other stuff. And yeah, so let's get this going. Now then, this thing just looks like fun. So, open this up a little bit. Don't be too violent. Kind of gentle, I think. A little better. I'm not very good at gentle, but you know, it's just the way things go sometimes. Now we're just doing like a test fit to make sure this little guy is going to go where I want it to. Because, well, as you see, it's really kind of big. It's about the size of my face. But yeah, give it a shot. Alright, well, I just put on the L bracket to mount the motor. So, pretty straightforward process. So far, I have yet to even look at the instructions. We'll see how far this goes before I have to, and then hopefully everything will be still smooth and run right on track. But as for right now, I think we're going pretty good. Alright, now to mount this bracket, I have to drill a couple of holes in my pedestal. It's always a good idea before you just go crazy and start drilling. I've learned from previous attempts at things like this that you want to look behind what you're doing, because it sucks to actually drill into things like a wire run. It's really not cool. Then you got to redo all that. So let's take a look. I'm not so sure if you guys can see in there, but it's a good thing I did take this out, because there's kind of a flat spot right there, and that's where I'm going to go, but I want to make sure that I don't drill into all the wires for things like my radar and my autopilot systems, and, or, you know, all that good stuff. Well, that didn't take too long. I'm going to have to look at the instructions. Surprise, surprise. Okay, apparently I had to mount the wheel pulley first, so I'm going to do that right now. Let's see, there's the wheel, and this guy has to kind of go in there. Alright, we've got to take off the steering wheel first. Trusty pipe wrench. It's right onto that castle nut right there. So, crank that bad boy off. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. You see, the nut's off now. And now I'm just going to yank the steering wheel off. Set it. Keyway included. Don't lose that. Now, as per these instructions, we shall mount the pulley. Okay, that was only a little bit painful. Got the thing on there now. It's obviously not screwed back on because I still got to put things like the belt and all that stuff on there, but just letting you see that it's on. You know, it's together, I guess. You see, now you're supposed to. Now I'm back to the instructions again, and now I got to mount the motor bracket and the motor. got a little ahead of myself there. Alrighty, now we're going to mount the motor to the port side, starboard side. I'm sorry. Alright, now we're going to mount the motor to the starboard side of the pedestal, and quick show you how that's going to go. It's going to go right down there. It should just kind of bolt on there. Anyway, I'll show you that in a second. Alrighty. Amazing. Hi, furry boy. Oh, buddy. I know, buddy, I know. I'm not paying any attention to my furry chihuahua. Okay. Oh, in a different direction. What size is that, though? 3/8. That is not 3/8, that is 7/8. 7/16. Alright, that's installed. It went relatively smoothly. It's just right in between the pedestal and the side of the cockpit. Right behind the steering wheel. I think it looks alright. Alright, now I mounted the control box right behind the pedestal on the other side of the motor. So it should be all set there, I think. Only way to find out is take it for a boat ride. Okay, folks. Today my water pressure decided to when Rebecca was in the shower, so I got to go to Worst Marine and return a 2-month-old 60 psi water pressure pump. So if any one of you guys has one of those West Marine pumps out there, man, carry a backup. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're just going to switch out one pump and put in a new one. Alrighty, so that's my backup pump that's on there right now. The West Marine pump I just quick yanked out this morning, threw on my backup so Rebecca could finish her shower. That's a little Jabsco, just doesn't have enough water pressure really for us. So I'm going to just upgrade that again. Anyway, there's the old one. Yank it out and we'll go from there. Alright, these are all quick connect fittings there. Make sure the pressure's off, so they should just pop right off here. Shut off my water feed too, so I don't spill out all my fresh water. Just pull that thing out there. They just kind of come right out. Of course, that one's going to be a little bit of leverage maybe. There we go. That pops off there. Pops off there. This guy comes right out. A little side-by-side shot there just to show you how much bigger the new one compared to the old one is. Alrighty. Now you just kind of put the old one right down into the spot where the new one was. And just plug that little down in there. Now these all just kind of should quick connect, fit right back in. Uh-oh, down she goes. Alrighty, now it's just screw it down and rewire the little guy, and that'll be that. As you can see, my water system is mighty custom, but I've got my little water counter and my strainer and my accumulator all right there, so it's pretty easy to get to. So I just gotta wire it up, and that'll be that. Alright folks, there you have it. It's installed. Looks alright. Don't see any leaks under pressure right now. I'm going to have to go and see the shower and make sure that works pretty good. I think it's going to work. Going to have a nice warm shower. Yeah, I think so too. Well, that'll do it folks. That's all the water pressure we need. Plenty of water pressure in there. Fantastic. Little pump is running. I don't see any leaks. You guys see any leaks? I don't see any leaks. I think we're good.
Block Island. Want to say goodbye, Ben?
Bye.
What are you doing back there?
Man, chilling.
Head that way. If you'd like to become a Patreon at MajorPayneSailing. For one-time thing, Venmo at MajorPayneSailing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.